there's an 8-year-old boy, and I don't remember where I have it, but I'm just going to do it from memory. He wants to know, why did God put us here on the earth? He's asking, when Satan is here, and he said, can't he just have separated it? Why did he put us right in the middle of where Satan was?
Well, he didn't actually put us in the middle of where Satan was. Satan was condemned to hell, to Hades. And this is the thing. And all the time when God was making the glorious earth, we're talking about the first time he made it. Even while Satan was in heaven tempting the angels, God was creating hell. Hell is in the center of this earth. It is a spiritual abode. It's not a natural abode. You can't dig to the middle of the earth and find it. It's a spiritual place where God sent. That's where they were sent. That was supposed to be their domain. And the reason why they came from there was because man himself, when he made Adam and Eve, and they had this amazing relationship, God walked with them himself. When they decided to sin and gave up their rights over to the enemy, that gave him the right to begin to rule in different places in the earth. And the more wicked people became, the more areas Satan got control of. When people are evil and wicked in areas, it gives Satan more control because the people want it. So God didn't make the earth so we would have to put up with Satan. He sent him to his place. People on the earth and the way they live their lives gave him access, okay? They gave him access to come because they were rightfully sinning. They wanted to sin. They liked the sin. And, of course, that's why at one time it was so bad, God flooded the earth the second time because they were so wicked and evil, and Satan was everywhere having such horrible control. God stopped that by flooding the earth. So you've seen as an example, God didn't make people wicked. He gave them the right to have their own choices. And I have to tell you this, if in heaven, Satan with his own decision to take over, went to the angel and tempted them and gave them, offered to them, follow me, I'll set you free, I'll give you wealth and position. If he was able to do that in heaven, God knew everything that was happening, but God wanted the angels to make a choice themselves, just like us. We choose if we want it or not want it. On the new earth, Satan will not be on the new earth. He won't even be anywhere where we are, but he will be in a forever place, never being able to get out of. The lake of fire will not be on the earth or even in the earth. And that will be the abode of all the wicked, and the evil will have to be all together. They won't be on there. There'll be no evil or wickedness anymore. But if the angels in heaven had to make a choice to choose if they were going to choose God, the Father, and Jesus and Holy Spirit, or if they were going to choose the evil and the wickedness, the same thing was going to happen on this earth. People had to make a choice. They had to choose for themselves if they wanted good or evil. And many at one time, if that was the only people on the earth worth saving, how bad was that earth at that time? Yeah, and we're not anywhere, even though it's bad now, it is not as bad as it was back then. God will never flood the earth again. He gave a promise. And by the way, because this is what he said to me today, make sure you point out that the rainbow belongs to me, no other group, no other entity. It's my sign, my image. And it says, I placed my bow in the sky is a promise that I would never flood the earth again. So people, if you want to know where the rainbow comes from, look up the next time there's a rainstorm. It comes from God himself. That is his image.